but settling for average. So many of us out there are just living well beneath where we should. And I'm not talking about finances. I'm talking about living beneath your calling, beneath who God placed you here to be. You know, you should desire to be set apart and above everyone else. Not to be better than anybody else, but different in the way you act, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you live your life, the success you reach, how you help others. There should be a difference in you than everybody else. So the first thing is, if you want to stop being average, you got to look in the mirror and you got to recognize, number one, who you are, but equally as important, whose you are. You got to recognize that you are a child of God, anointed and blessed with gifts and talents. The second point is, you got to aim high. Check it out. If you set average goals, centered around average tasks, and only gauge it by an average outcome, then guess what you'll be? You'll be average. That's all you'll have at the end of the day. And I remember when I was growing up, they had the saying, don't shoot for the stars, aim for the moon, so that if you miss, if you fall short, you'll land amongst the stars. And that's exactly the concept. That if you want to be great, if you want to be better than average, then you can't just aim for good. Because in the event that you fall a little short, and we all slip and stumble from time to time, then where would that leave you? If you're only aiming for good and you miss your mark, sounds like average to me. And my third and final point is, don't let no deter you. Don't let failures, don't let the things that you didn't accomplish deter you from striving for greatness. Remember, when you hear that no, as the saying goes, when one door closes, another door opens. And if not another door opening, another window. You just got to climb through. You got to be willing to do the work to get to the next level. And listen, let's be completely honest, let's keep it 100. There's somebody right now in a relationship with somebody, not equally yoked, the person's not even on your level, settling because you didn't want to be by yourself. There's also others out there that are working jobs that not reaching towards their goal, they're just going through the motion, just collecting a paycheck. Beneath them, not striving for greatness. Now listen, the economy's tough out there. I'm not telling anybody to go into work Monday and quit. This job is beneath me, I'm out of here. You got to eat, you got bills to pay. But what I'm saying is, you need to always be striving to move towards greatness, not settling for just average. And even if you land at average, don't stay there. Keep moving forward. Keep striving to be at your very best. Keep walking in your calling, being who God called you to be, reaching for greatness. There are plenty of us out there that are just settling for average right where we are because we refuse to continue to strive to be great. And I'm going to give you guys a great example. We'll talk about myself. I was talking to one of my best friends, my business partner, and I was looking at my high school transcript and my college transcript. And it's like night and day. And I joked with him. I said, man, bro, to be honest, I don't even know how I got to college. My SATs were okay. Maybe that's what carried me. They were all right. They were above average. But my grades, let me tell you exactly how bad it was. I got 4 A's through 4 years of high school. 2 were in gym, and the other 2 were in architectural drawing and technical drawing. You know why? Because then I wanted to be an architect. So I was putting forth the effort. Now, mind you, I was in advanced placement classes. I was in a gifted program. So when I tested in, I gave them insight on how great I could be because I scored very high on the test, high enough to be in those programs, in those classes. But I wasn't carrying it out. I wasn't living the life that I should have been. I wasn't walking in my calling. I wasn't being who God placed me to be. I was accepting mediocrity. If you want to be great, if you want to continue to move forward, live the life that you want to live, walk in your calling and your anointing, and be the very best you can be, you got to recognize who you are and whose you are. You got to aim high, set high goals, and you can't let no deter you from walking in that greatness.
that I can have this moment to life.